Uh, Tony, you had a funny story. You had a story that you promised was going to be the funniest thing I had ever heard in my life, and you said the
Oh, I
listeners,
don't think I said all that.
we could even charge people like double to hear this story.
So it's just like super funny thing that happened. So early in the pandemic, like when it first happened, I was in a housing situation where I ended up having to live with my daughter and her mom, right? And I moved out, and it was all hunky dory. And I moved to my place, and then they moved out of that place. And as we moved out of that place, her mom is like, "Hey, dude, so I found that SD card." And I was like, "What SD card?" She goes, "And I thought maybe it was old pictures of Penny, so I put it in the computer, and it was your fucking dick." And I'm like, "Whoa, why? Whoa, what?" I don't think that's. But I'm also in a position where I'm like, what am I supposed to say here? Like, oh shit, did I do that? Like, did I leave an? Is my dick on an SD card? I didn't think it was.
Why
And
was your dick on an SD card, Tony?
well, I that's the thing. I was very confused here,
Yeah, big
and
big
the whole
mystery.
thing is,
Who knows?
as that happened, as that happened, it was kind of like she was kind of like, "I'm gonna let you off with this, bro. I'm gonna let you off with this. Like, you're not gonna. I'm not even mad at you. It's fucking weird. It's weird that you did it. It's weird that you hid it in the pantry." I'm like, "I hid it in the pantry. What are you talking about? I did not hide anything in the pantry." But I'm also like, she's like, I saw the dick. I saw the dick." And I'm like, "This is so crazy." So then I recently needed to get an SD card, and she goes, "Hey, I have that SD card." And I was like,
She
"Give me
kept
that
it.
SD card."
She kept it.
Yeah.
So she said,
Uh,
"I found an SD card with your dick on it. I'm gonna hang on to it. It's my SD." She
it's
did the teacher's move. She was like, "This is going
yeah,
in
this
my
is mine now.
collection."
So she's like, she's like, "I thought maybe there's something else you needed on it, so I didn't throw it away, or whatever." Because I'm kind of like, I'm not gonna be like, "Hey, let me get that SD card with my dick on it. Let me get that back." So I was like,
I
"Hold on."
would. I wouldn't want that floating around out there.
I mean, if anyone can have it, it's she can, whatever.
She's earned that
I mean,
right. Yeah.
but the dick's all over the place, anyways. It's just funny that it's on this SD card also.
The dick's all
Um,
over the. It's saturated the market already. The value
yeah.
on this SD card's pretty low.
So she brings me this SD card, and it's old as fuck. It's super old. It's
Yeah.
like 16 gigabytes.
Yeah.
And I'm like, "What is this?" And I'm like, "Hold on. Let
16
me let me
gigabytes. That only held three pictures of my dick.
yeah." I was like, "Hold up. Let me throw that SD card on the computer. Let's look at this fucking dick." And sure enough, I look at it, and the oldest file is like, the newest file is like 2006. And I'm like, "What is this? I didn't even have a digital camera in 2006. Where is this?" And sure enough, there's some dick on it. There's some white man's dick on it. There's a, there's like, it's only 16 pictures on this whole SD card, and it's all dick. It's all dick. None of them are mine. None of them are mine. Like, this is not my dick at all. This is
This is
this
not
is
my
her
beautiful dick.
landlord's. This is her landlord's dick, because she was
Oh.
renting out. She was renting out the back house
Oh man.
that used to
Hey,
be his like studio,
did
and like,
he? Let me ask you a question. Sorry to interrupt, but
yeah,
did she get her security deposit back? Because if not, I know of a way to do
yeah,
it.
yeah. I think that's we have to figure that out. It was so funny because like the pictures were so funny because it was mostly just dick pics, but on a some 2007 point and shoot camera. Very hip right now, very cool.
Right.
Probably a cool pics. And like one of them was just like, this is funny that she saw this. Was like, "Yep, this is him. This is Tony's picture." One of them was just dick, and then a like tablespoon full of cum, like a silver tablespoon full of cum. Just like, and that was the whole
I
picture. I'm
don't
like,
trust a landlord with a spoonful of cum.
yeah,
That is not going somewhere good.
yeah. It's like,
That's
what?
like
What?
that's a crime.
What
Whatever he did with that cum was for sure a crime.
was not okay? But I'm just like, you thought I'm just taking pictures of spoonful of cum? You think that's what I'm doing in my life? And what sucks is, So I was like, dude, you gotta tell everyone you told. You gotta tell everyone you told that you found an SD.
You gotta clear my
And you know what's
name.
funny? You know what's funny though? She was like, no, I didn't tell anybody. For some reason, this was like your get out of jail free card move. Like, I didn't tell anybody. And I'm like, damn it. Well, it's not even funny anymore. Like, you don't even get to like have this conversation with people. But yeah, I was vindicated. It was a 16 gigabyte
Yeah.
Panasonic SD card with some old man now, young man then dick.
Were
Very funny.
Were any of the dicks wearing like really tight striped hoodies? Did any of them have fingerless gloves?
Jeans?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was
anyone wearing an all over print full zip hoodie?
Were the pubic hairs styled in the manner of Pete Wentz by any chance? Were they flat ironed? That's the joke.
That's a bad example because we do know what his pubic hair looked like then.
Oh, I see. I never looked. That was revenge porn.
Yeah.
It was leaked without her permission, and so I didn't like the guy. I thought he, might. Oh, cool! You were in a cool hardcore band one time. Big whoop. We all were.
Big whoop.
But I still didn't. But I still didn't look at his nudes because they were leaked without his permission. So I don't know. I don't know what his pubes look like, Tony. How do you know what his pubes look like?
I think the joke might actually be that I might not know what they look like because I don't know if they existed.
Yeah, they're probably trimmed pretty tight.
Yeah, it was super funny.
Everybody in the chat is making excuses for why they looked. Sorry, no, it wasn't right. I don't care if you were just a child. It's not right.
It's not right. I was checking the site for other people.
I was looking for clues as to who could have leaked them. I would exact my revenge upon them.